Hi there, traders. This is Brad Gilbert with the weekly kickoff. All right, now the US Treasury yields slightly lower, right? Scott Bessent has been selected or nominated by Donald Trump to be the US Treasury Secretary. He's a fiscal hawk, strong dollar, looks like a bit of a buy the rumor, sell the fact. And the fact is that this is the third time this century that we've had an 8-week period where the bonds have gone up. So everything's overdone and we're starting to see the dollar drift back, right? And that takes the pressure off US equities, which are going up. Euro, sterling, Aussie, Kiwi up, and the dollar generally down, right? They call it a risk-on profile. Now, let's just have a look at where the currencies are. We want to get some clarity this week. It's the last week of the month, usually not awesome for like setting trends, but hopefully we can work something out because you know what? These markets have been quite sloppily drifting sideways and hasn't been sort of easy by any stretch. And you can see on the open, the announcement about Scott Bessent did give the market something to think about. The dollar sort of drifted lower or opened up, gapped lower, I should say. You got like gaps across the board there. Nothing major, but enough to wake you up and think, well, hang on, what's going on here? All right, so let's just have a look at the data this week, right? Because there's a few bits and pieces coming out that'll keep us interested. Mainly tier 2, tier 3 numbers, IFO business numbers, good for the Eurozone. Monday, right? Euro doesn't exactly have like a trend going at the moment, but let's just see what happens there. S&P, Schiller home price numbers, US consumer confidence Tuesday, and if I have a look at the central bank activity, you come down to Tuesday. If I just scroll down, you'll see we've got the Fed minutes, okay, and if I can just get my little pen on that issue of the minutes, so we want to see. Get a bit more information around what the Fed was doing and what they're thinking about as far as rates go. See if there's any sort of surprises. You come down into Wednesday, we've got Aussie CPI, RBNZ, right? Chance of a 0.75% cut. And that's going to be quite interesting, right? More interesting than sort of tradable. Now, the RBNZ, right, 63% factored in for 50 basis points. There's a 37% chance for 0.75. And that's drastic, right? But I wouldn't rule it out. If we get that 0.75, Kiwi's going to get hit pretty hard. 0.5%, well, that's factored into the market already, right? So don't get all excited about a cut there. Now, Wednesday, durable goods, okay, initial jobless claims. You get the PCE price index numbers there as well. And if I just scroll down, you get into Thursday, Friday. Like there's not much going on, right? The Japanese numbers, I wouldn't be getting all excited about those. You got some, tier 3 numbers out of Germany, retail sales, employment numbers. And that's pretty much it. I think the big PCE price index numbers on Friday, no, they're coming out early. All right, so that's where we are. It's not like it's massive, right? If anything, this week could drag its heels a bit. So just factor that in. If anything, retune up your trend lines, like prepare for opportunities as they come up, right? Because that's the only way you're going to make some cash. As I said, the markets aren't giving us a huge amount of opportunities just at the moment. If you look at the daily charts, the dollar still looks strong as, right? Still charging topside, and Euro, Sterling, Aussie, Kiwi sort of downside. Maybe this is the top of the dollar, right? And we could see the dollar, come back a bit. We've still got a bit of time because if you have a look at the schedule here for the central banks, like the Fed, 18th of December, ECB the 12th. Don't worry about the Bank of Japan, Bank of England 19th. SNB 12th, Bank of Canada 11th. Like we've got a few weeks to wait before we find out some more information. And like as I said, this last week of the month, traditionally, okay, can drag its feet, but let's just see how the data rolls out. We've got some key numbers there, Aussie CPI in particular, RBNZ, and we've got all these US numbers. So maybe we can piece something together out of this, right? We'll keep you updated through the week. All right, guys, that's it for me. Have a good one. All the best. Cheerio.